the news, federal government, organized labor agree on temporary wage increment, more palliatives roll out. BOWES slashes price of cement to 3,500 effective Monday, October 2nd. President Joe Biden says Ukraine could count on US support, vows to stand by them. In sport, Nigerians Rivers United beat ETOILE FILANTE to advance to the group stages of the CAF Confederation Cup. On entertainment, Governor Bello congratulates ILEBAYE on BBNAIJA All-Stars wins. This is the MLC TV Global News reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the company state of Nigeria. I am Joy Moses. Thanks for joining us. Femi Gbajabiamila, the Chief of Staff to President Bola Tinubu, has said Nigerians will soon forget the pains and economic hardship currently being experienced as a result of the removal of fuel subsidy. Speaking with reporters at a brief ceremony to mark Nigeria's 63rd independence anniversary in Abuja, Gbajabiamila said Nigerians will soon start enjoying the benefits of the reforms by the current administration. The former Speaker of the House of Representatives said the benefits of Tinubu's intervention would not be experienced immediately, saying that the President is a man who feels with his heart and sees the pain. Gbajabiamila said the 25,000 interim pay increase for workers and the buses powered by compressed natural gas initiative by the President would address the immediate welfare and transportation needs of Nigerians. Commenting on the President's independence speech, Gbajabiamila said Nigeria is not the only country faced with economic challenges. He likened the economic situation in the country to the condition of a pregnant woman undergoing necessary pains during childbirth, adding that Nigerians would find relief in the end. The federal government has reached an agreement with the leadership of the Nigerian Labour Congress, MLC, and the Trade Union Congress, TUC, on measures to address the dispute arising from the removal of subsidy on premium motor spirit (PMS). This was disclosed by both parties after a closed-door emergency meeting at the conference room of the Office of the Chief of Staff to President at the State House, Abuja. The NLC and TUC said they will meet with their team to consider the offers by the federal government with a view to suspending the planned strike to allow for further consultation on the implementation of the resolution. Our reporter has more.
Both parties noted that the federal government announcement of 25,000 naira is only as provisional wage increment for all treasury-paid federal government workers for 6 months. The federal government also pledged its commitment to fast-tracking the provision of compressed natural gas (CNG) buses to ease public transportation difficulties associated with the removal of PMS subsidy, among other palliative measures to be rolled out.
With Labour and government side, since 3 o'clock, we're now at 7 o'clock, so it's been about a 4-hour meeting. A lot of issues were addressed, issues that concern the Nigerian worker, the average Nigerian worker, pertinent issues. I can't begin to reel them out here, but I am happy to say that after 4 hours, we have reached certain agreements that inure to the benefit of the Nigerian worker. Agreements on wage bill, agreements on committees, on salary increment, agreements on the CN buses, agreement on several other things, I believe, both TUC, Labour and government side. We will, hopefully, we expect that Labour will call a meeting of their various branches and executive tomorrow to present the agreements that have been reached, and we pray and we believe and we hope that the strike will be called off on Tuesday. Twitter, there was a lot of chatter on Twitter about the issue of low income workers only falling into the category of the wage bill, and they spotted that, and that has we did communicate with Mr. President, and he quickly did say and agree that that all categories of workers will be given the wage bill. There's nothing like low income, mid income, or high income. It's very important for us to underscore something. Labor and government are not adversaries. Labor and government are working, at least moving forward, in partnership for the good of the common man. That's important to underscore.
What the Chief of Staff have said, we have been meeting, we have looked at almost all the issues, all the promissory notes, from the government. And we looked at how to translate them to reality, and to be workable. And then we're going to take those promises to our organs. Of course, these people here cannot just wake up and review and call off action. So, like he said, we're hopeful that our organs will have a look at them and give us a fresh mandate on what next to do.
Let me, on behalf of the TUC, also point out to the fact that we've had a series of conversations surrounding the issue raised, and we do hope we are going to get across to our organs so that we can also look at it and cross-fertilize ideas and see the way forward.
Meanwhile, the labor unions argued for higher wage award, and the federal government team promised to present labor's request to President Bola Tinubu for further consideration. Governor Abdulrazak Abdulrahman of Kwara State and chairman of the Nigeria Governors Forum (NGF), Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and Governor Dapo Abiodun of Ogun State participated virtually in the meeting chaired by the Chief of Staff to the President, Femi Gbajabiamila. Also in attendance were the Head of Service of the Federation, Dr. Folashade Yemieso, National Security Advisor NSA, Nuhu Ribado, Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, the Minister of Labor and Employment, Simon Lalong, the Minister of State, Labor, Nkiruka Onyejiocha, the Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Abubakar Atiku Bagudu, among other top government officials. The Labor delegation was led by NLC President Joe Ajero, Deputy President TUC, Dr. Tommy Etim Okon. I am Joshua Atinoi, reporting for MLC TV.
Nigerian Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress have suspended its proposed strike, meant to commence on Tuesday. In a statement made available to journalists in Ado Ekiti, the NLC chairman Ekiti State, Kolapo Olatunde, said the decision was made during the National Executive Council meeting. On Monday, he said NEC in session has suspended the strike. NLC and TUC leadership to finalize the meeting called by the federal government now and cross the T and dot the I. The NEC in session gave kudos to the NLC president for his doggedness and be on the lookout for the communique and the signed agreement soon. BOA Cement PLC has announced the reduction of the price of its cement product to 3,500 per bag starting from Monday, October 2nd. It said the price reduction was in line with its commitment to support development in the building materials and infrastructural sectors. The company announced the price reduction in a statement posted on its X, formerly Twitter page. This development is coming weeks after the company's chairman, Abdulsamad Rabiu, after meeting with President Bola Tinubu, promised to review the price of the product. The statement explained that the management of BOA Cement PLC wishes to announce and inform esteemed customers, stakeholders, and the public that effective October 2nd, BOA Cement will now be sold at an ex-factory price of 3,500 naira per bag, so the Nigerians can begin to enjoy the benefits of the price reduction before the completion of their plants. It also said upon completion of the ongoing constructions of their plants, BOA Cement PLC intends to review these prices further in line with their earlier pronouncement by the first quarter of 2024. The West African Examination Council has appointed Dr. Amos Josiah Dangote as the head of the Nigerian National Office. Dangote succeeds Patrick Arego, whose tenure ends this month. A statement by WAEC made public to journalists on Monday revealed that Dangote, until his appointment, was the Deputy Registrar, HNO's office. The statement explained that he joined the service of WAEC in 1998 as Assistant Registrar 2 and rose through the ranks to become a Deputy Registrar in April 2018. We go on a short break now. We'll be right back.
MLC TV Online is here. For your timely and reliable news that reaches you fast with the breaking news, choose MLC TV. Get human interest stories right here on MLC TV with entertainment, sports, business, culture, tourism, and fashion news stories all featured on MLC TV. Not forgetting political and current affairs news, state and federal government and people's matters will be discussed regularly on MLC TV. MLC TV, your one-stop online destination for unbiased, accurate news, entrepreneur ideas, and youth matters to the rest of the world. MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone.
Welcome back. On politics, the Kogi State Police Command says it has begun investigation into the circumstances that led to the killing of a supporter of the All Progressives Congress in Koto-Karifi, Kogi local government area of Kogi State on Saturday. The police, in a statement issued by Police Public Relations Officer in Kogi State, SP William Aya, for the Commissioner of Police, said the command received a report where some persons were said to have been killed and injured in the process through political violence. While assuring the people of the state that no stone will be left unturned to secure lives and property, the CP condemned in strong terms acts by some politicians whose stock in trade was violence and to cause mayhem and heat up the state through their unguided utterances and unregulated activities. He specifically accused the governorship candidate of the Social Democratic Party in the state, Murtala Yakubu, of conduct that has allegedly continued to jeopardize security efforts in the state, saying that the SDP candidate moves around with a retinue of suspected political talks armed to the teeth. According to the CP, while other parties have been carrying the police along in their activities, the SDP candidate has consistently and vehemently refused to honor or inform the command while embarking on political rallies. Meanwhile, the CP had directed the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Criminal Investigation Department, to commence a thorough, diligent and holistic investigation of all acts of political violence, accusation and counter-accusation on all the political parties and actors with a view to bringing offenders to book. To this end, the CP therefore wants would-be troublemakers to have a change of heart and desist from acts of intolerance, as the police is ever determined to deal decisively with anyone who will not give peace a chance in the state. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 election, Peter Obi, has described fuel subsidy as an organized crime. Obi on Monday said this while speaking on Arise TV, the morning show, on what approach he would have taken differently in resolving the looming strike by the Nigerian Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress. He said for him, the approach would have been to remove the corruption and criminal side of it and remove the excess demand. By doing this, 50% would have been reduced. The remaining 50% will be after consultation with various stakeholders in order to find a way in an organized manner. The former Anambra State Governor added that he felt positive about Nigeria's future.
The Governorship Election Petition Tribunal sitting in Lafayette on Monday nullified the election of Governor Abdullahi Sule of the All Progressives Congress APC in a split decision. It instead declared David Ombugadu of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, winner of the March 18 governorship election in the state. Delivering the judgment lasting more than 4 hours virtually, Chairman of the three-member tribunal, Justice Ezekiel Ajayi, declared Ombugadu the rightful winner of the election. Justice Chimeli Onaga, member one of the panel, agreed with the judgment read by the panel chairman. The chairman declared that Ombugado provided the results of the various polling units and forms EC8A and proved to the tribunal that the results were manipulated in favor of the APC. He said that based on the proof from the various polling units before the tribunal, Ombugado had the majority of valid votes at the election. He ordered INEC to withdraw the certificate of return issued to Sule and issue a new one to Ombugado. The only dissenting judgment was delivered by Justice Ibrahim Mashi, who dismissed the petition filed by the PDP candidate for lacking in merit. He said the petitioner failed to prove his case and upheld INEC's declaration of Sule as winner. Reacting to tribunal's decision, Ombugado's counsel, Johnson Suleiman San, lauded it for a detailed judgment. The counsel said the tribunal had proved that the court is the last hope of the common man by affirming the decision of the majority of the people of the state at the poll.
On the foreign scene, President Joe Biden has vowed continued U.S. support for Ukraine after further military funding was excluded from a last-minute congressional budget deal. The temporary measure pushed through to avert a government shutdown did not include $6 billion in military aid for Kyiv, a top White House priority. Hardline Republicans opposed further military aid, with many openly opposing Biden's approach to the war. But on Sunday, Biden said Ukraine could count on U.S. support. Biden said they cannot, under any circumstances, allow U.S. support to Ukraine to be interrupted. He assures American allies to count on their support. The U.S. has already supplied some $46 billion in military aid to Ukraine since Russia launched its full-scale invasion in February 2022. President Biden has requested another $24 billion. At least 10 people, 3 children, were killed when the roof of a church collapsed in northern Mexico. The collapse happened on Sunday afternoon local time as around 100 people were attending a baptism at Santa Cruz Church in Madro. 60 people were injured, at least 2 of them seriously, and dozens were trapped under the rubble. Local residents rushed to the building with shovels and pickaxes to try to free those trapped. Search and rescue teams have since arrived at the scene, and 2 cranes are on site to remove the debris. The governor of Tamaulipas has said that all of those missing have been accounted for. Rescue workers used terminal imaging cameras to ensure no one remained under the rubble. It is not yet clear what may have caused the collapse, but the mayor of Madro said it was probably due to structural failures. Joy Dada has the latest entertainment news.
Welcome to our entertainment segment. I am Joy Dada. Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello extends his warm congratulations to ILEBAYE Odinia, the winner of the Big Brother Naija All-Star Seasons reality television show. The governor commends ILEBAYE, a criminology graduate from Salem University, Lokoja, as a true trendsetter. He believes her victory unequivocally confirmed her brilliance, unwavering perseverance, and commendable humility. Governor Bello, while celebrating ILEBAYE's achievement, also commends the outstanding performance of Kogi youth in various academic and social endeavors. He recalls the global recognition received by another Kogi youth, Oluwabukolami Adeyemi, who emerged as the overall best performer in the 2022 Cambridge IGCSE and Cambridge AS level examinations, earning her an overseas scholarship for further education. The governor emphasizes that both ILEBAYE and Oluwabukolami should serve as beacons of inspiration and motivation to other youths, not only in Kogi but across Nigeria. Governor Bello reassures the citizens of the state that his administration remains committed to supporting and empowering the youth in their pursuit of legitimate aspirations. He concludes by acknowledging ILEBAYE as the face of a positive revolution in the history of African entertainment, not only for the youth of Kogi but for Nigeria, Africa, and global community. Prominent stand-up comedian Basketman buries the hatchet as he apologizes to his colleagues AY Maku after 17 years of beef with one another. It will be recalled that earlier in 2023, AY Marco revised the genesis of their beef, after which he made countless efforts to reach his former friend. In a recent post via Basketman Instagram page, he apologized to the comedy industry as a whole while seeking forgiveness from anyone he might have crossed. Emphasizing on his beef with AY Marco, he sought forgiveness also, while stressing that his apology may have arrived late, but he will be grateful if it is accepted. Thanks for joining me. I am Joy Dada reporting for MLC TV.
Thank you, Joy. And that is the size of our package. Do support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, MLC TV. Like and follow our Facebook pages, MLC TV, MLC TV 2, MLC TV Yoruba, and ILEBAYE MLC TV. Instagram, MLC TV 2021, X handle, MLC TV, Threads, MLC TV, and TikTok, MLC_TV. For your event coverage, appearance on any of our programs, contributions, comments, advert placement, or sponsorship, please call or send SMS to any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join MLC TV online on weekends to watch our various programs. Saturday 7 p.m. Political Arena, Sunday 6 p.m. Women's World, and Monday 9 a.m. The Opinion. It is MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please be your brother's keeper to build a happier and better society together. I am Joy Moses. Thanks for watching.